What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be giving a video review of Arcade Paradise VR and kind of comparing it to the original. So, without further ado, here we go. So, Arcade Paradise is is it an indie game? I'm not sure. So, Arcade Paradise is this game. It's a simulation game. Maybe it's similar to a tycoon, but don't call it a tycoon game because for people that don't like tycoons, they're just going to say, it's just a tycoon game. I'm not going to like it. Just trust me. You have to try it out before you decide whether you like it or not. Okay? So it's a very interesting game. I love the concept. It's set back in the 90s where you like the game series as a whole. It's set back in the 90s where your dad, you are Ashley, a 19-year-old female, also known as Ash, and you have an older sister and a dad, Gerald, and he runs this place called King Wash. Now, this game is built in Unity, which I think Unity is an awesome engine. Never used it as a game engine because I don't make games, but Unity games are usually good, in my opinion. So, I think it's a good engine. And it's a pretty popular one as well. But, or anyway, so Arcade Paradise, so your dad's named Gerald, and he runs King Wash, a laundromat. And he's the owner, and he wants you to manage it, essentially. So you're the manager of King Wash. It's the graphics are beautiful, the gameplay is awesome, it's smooth. My only complaints with the VR port, VR translation, VR version are the turn speeds are really slow, which the game just released 2 days ago. So you got to give them some time to find the bugs, fix the bugs and everything like that. I read some of the reviews in the MetaQuest store. I play on a Quest 2. The game runs great for me. My only complaint really is I have a couple. When you throw a trash bag, now keep in mind that they may update these things later, so don't make this like, oh, they have some bugs and they have these things, so I don't want to play the game. Just test it out. It's really cool. So they have when you take the trash out, so you go like you pick up the it's a very physical game. So you pick up the trash and you throw it into a bag. Like the bag's invisible. So you pick up the trash, you throw it, and it goes into a bag. And then once the bag is full, it fills up very quickly, but you can upgrade it later on. Um, Once the bag is full, it's a trash bag spawns outside, and there's some lines. There's the B, A, and S tier lines, and the S tier line is the farthest away, and the B tier is closest. So if you throw it in and you make it, the more money you will earn. And my only complaint is there's like a test throw where you swing your arm while pushing the button and nothing happens. Like your arm will still move with it, but the bag won't be released. But you do it a second time, then the bag is released. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Um, it makes gameplay take a bit longer, so that's my complaint. And the second thing, hmm, where is I don't know if I've got almost all the arcade games and I need to update it again and whatever, or upgrade stuff again. But there is this really cool game. It's not Racer Chaser, it's this car game. It's basically like pole position. You would know what I'm talking about if you play the game. But it's basically pole position and you drive a car, but it's like a little more futuristic and like spacey almost. I don't know how to explain it. It's not spacey, but you drive a car and it's basically pole position but with better graphics and newer. And the best part about this arcade or this laundromat is there's an arcade in the back. And you can actually play the arcade cabinets, and that's the coolest thing. There's Racer Chaser, which is basically Pac-Man but with cars and you're running from the cops. There is Wood Gal Adventure. I don't really play that one. It's like I think it's like an RPG. It's the game's like got a story to it and everything a little bit. I haven't played that one much. I originally played this on the MetaQuest headset using Xbox Cloud Gaming, and it was perfect. No complaints. But then the VR translation, I had to get used to actually using my hands to do stuff. Like this is a VR game. Um, I recommend playing it standing up. I have not played it standing up. I have played it sitting down or laying in bed. And make sure you have a clear area around you because you will hit things. I have not hit people playing VR, but I have thrown controllers, not in that game, with After the Fall, which is a different VR game. I could always give a review on that, but After the Fall is a great game. It's a zombie shooter. But we're talking about Arcade Paradise VR, and just Arcade Paradise is a series, and this is like my review for Arcade Paradise VR. This is gonna, hold on. That's gonna be the thumbnail. It's like me going like this. So, yeah. I just record all this on my phone. But anyway, Arcade Paradise VR. It's a great game. You can literally play the VR cabinets. You have to collect money from the cabinets and from the machine. There's a machine in the laundromat where you get tokens and you have to collect money from that. There are new mechanics to the game that weren't there before. Like the original Arcade Paradise, you grab a basket off the table. You hold the basket, one hand is holding the basket automatically, and you press and hold A or whatever to fill the washer, and then you close the door and it starts automatically. However, in this game, there are baskets, you set them on a little bench. There's whites, mixed, and blacks for clothing. And so you gotta throw the clothes in, turn it to the correct color dial, and hit start on the washing machine. Now, the drying machine was similar to the washing in the original, except it's just loading it into a dryer. For this one, you have to take the basket over either way. But you take the basket over, and then you set it on the little bench in the VR version, and you take out each piece of clothing. Like, you have to push the grab button to pick it up and throw it in. Yeah, it's a very involved game, very hands-on. I wasn't used to that at first, and I almost didn't like it, but playing it now, I enjoy it. I love Arcade Paradise VR, and it's the only version I have right now because Cloud Gaming, the Game Pass expired, and it was my brother's, and he got it on a different account. So, for what it is, and it's a brand new game too, so you should check it out on the MetaQuest store or check out the original. It's on Nintendo Switch, PC, probably Steam Deck then, because whatever's on PC usually is on Steam Deck. Xbox Game Pass. Yeah. So if you have Game Pass, you can literally play it for free. So I recommend checking out Arcade Paradise or Arcade Paradise VR if you have a headset. I pre-ordered it, so I got a little bit of a discount for pre-ordering, but it's not an expensive game. It's less than $30 for the it's like about $20 I think for the VR version, and it's really cool. So if you want to see gameplay, comment below. I might make a video on it today. I'm thinking about it. But anyways, guys, thanks for checking this out. Check out my channel for more Pokemon, video game, or music content. I play the bass guitar. And yeah. And also check out my Twitch, Kai_Guy_87, same as my YouTube channel. And that will show you Pokemon content, like sorting Pokemon cards. I stream very randomly, so keep that in mind. Very random times, because I'm a student still, very busy schedule. And I also do, Pokemon content and like clean my room with me videos. So yeah, check those out. And as always, ka-chow.